Welcome back, everybody, and we are jumping on the bandwagon with Stardew Valley. Let's go ahead and get started right away. If you haven't heard, Stardew Valley is basically a Harvest Moon clone that is taking a lot of people by storm. What are we going to name it? I think we're going to go for Turnipton Farm. Why not? My favorite thing to do, is turnips. Turnips is my favorite thing. I do like cats. Oh, that's cool. So, basically the point of this game is to go around and build a farm and explore your little area, and also to find someone to marry who can help you with the farm, and then you have kids and blah blah blah. Very detailed game. A single guy made this game, much like Minecraft. Notch did that. This one is being made by Curious Ape, and he has been doing a pretty amazing job. I don't know what kind of hair we want here. I don't know, that's too anime almost. That's alright, we can go with that. Shirt. Ooh. Kind of want to thinking Punisher shirt in honor of Punisher coming out soon enough. Actually might have come out shortly before this video got published. I like that shirt. What can we do here? That's actually kind of perfect. What the? Got a lot of accessories here. What is that? Just normal glasses? 18. I think we're gonna go back to this one. We're gonna do those sunglasses. Kinda looks like me. Eye color doesn't really matter. Hair color, I gotta go blue. That is the favorite hair color I like to have. And there we go. Pants. Now I have started playing this game before. I didn't watch the intro, so we're gonna go through that right now. I only got to about day 4 or 5 before I was like, you know what, I would rather discover all these things on screen than have to discover them off screen and then redo them all. I think part of the fun of watching these Let's Plays is watching people discover stuff on their own. And I know some of the stuff already, so I have a little bit of a heads up, but it's not too much. Don't open it yet, have patience. Now listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. It's basically every day, yep. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. This is very sad. When that happens, my boy, you'll be ready for this gift. It takes him a long time to go on. XX years later. Is that 20 years? Hey! A cubicle farm. What a lovely looking place. I like the Terminated. Is that me, the Terminated person? I like the cowboy guy sitting there licking it, sticking his tongue out. That was funny. Oh no, there I am. I should clean my desk every now and then. Yeah. The letter. Dear Rizakius. If you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life. Real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Turnipton Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck. Love, Grandpapa. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? Alright, so that's done. And now we're on the bus going to Stardew Valley. It's kind of an interesting name. I wonder how he came up with it. Like I said, I have played Harvest Moon before, and I also played Rune Factory. I always kind of liked the genre of the farming little RPG. Thought it was a really cool idea when Namco did it, or I think it was Namco, wasn't it? Whoever did it years and years ago. And when I first started hearing about this, I was pretty excited about it. And I kept on hearing so much stuff, and you know, when I sat down and actually played with it, I didn't really have a ton of high hopes, even though I had heard a lot of good things about it. And it's really surprising how detailed this has been. Local carpenter, Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. But, you know, when I sat down and played it, I played for like 3 hours straight. I couldn't stop. I loved what I was doing. It was and I've been excited to play ever since then. That I'm actually starting this Let's Play before I was intending to, because I just want to play the game, and I don't want to miss out on any discovery. So I was like, well, I might as well start recording. This is after Lewis cleaned up. Everything is just garbage. I'm a little sick still. I've been sick for the last few weeks, and you might hear it in my voice a little bit, so I apologize for that. Lewis! You did a terrible job cleaning up. You're fired. Wow. That's kind of sad that not every day that somebody moves in a way. So you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good old house, very rustic. It's a good way to say rundown. Thank you, Robin. Krusty might be a little more apt. That's pretty awesome. How rude. Don't listen to her. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. Ha! I gotta say, I kind of like the little bubbles above their head better than this pane, but I'm sure for the programmer it was easier to come up with a pane than have to do the bubbles. And it probably, because things get wordy, it's probably best anyway. Yeah, I think I will explore the town. I like my sunglasses. Just place it in this box here, and I'll come by during the night to collect it. Man, I wish I had that warning. I don't think I got any of that conversation when I played the last time. I thought this storage bin right here was actually storage, and not actually sending stuff. There. Ooh! Parsnips? Parsnips aren't turnips. I hope they have turnips in this game. You know, I didn't even think about that. Parsnips. TV. Oops. Not meaning to move it. Weather report. So this tells you what the weather is going to be like tomorrow, which is nice to know, I suppose. It's going to be clear and sunny. I don't really know how much I care how much it's raining or sunny or whatnot. So I'm not sure if I'm going to pay attention to the weather report too much. Spirits are happy. They will do their best to shower everyone with good fortune. I also don't know, like, if the fortune teller, like, if the good fortune happens whether you talk or whether you watch the fortune teller or not. Living off the land. Chop wood and search for wild forage to earn some cash. Well, that's... Sure. Yeah, so I thought this was actually like a storage bin, so I was throwing stuff, like, I threw half of my parsnip seeds in this bin, because I was just like, I'll store them here for a while, and then I got money for them. So it sends them off to the guy to, and then he'll go and give you money for them. So what I'm going to do here, the first thing we really got to do is clear out some space for our farm. And you'll see on the right hand side right here, there's a little energy meter. That's all the energy I'm allotted in a day. Now you can eat in order to get more energy back so that you can do more work. We have until 2 o'clock in the morning that we can really do stuff, but there is a little bit of wiggle room there. I mean, yes, we can do stuff until 2 a.m., but the later we stay up, the less energy we get back from sleeping. So there is a time you generally want to get to sleep before 1, I would say. And I just want to get a quick bit of land cleared here. Somehow, so I've been playing a lot of Diablo 3 of late, and now, like, using the hotbar, using number 1 to go to the first thing has become difficult for me for some reason. It's kind of interesting. Oh, that's a how. Oh, we have a couple messages, that's right. Let me cut this tree down. Alright. So, journal. Getting started, cultivate and harvest a parsnip. And then we want to go meet 28 people, 2 of which we've already met. So the hoe, we are going to build everything in basically a 3x3. And I wanna put it off to the side here. There we go, and there. And then you water. It's pretty simple. It's not a whole lot to it. I don't think you can overwater anything. I don't think if I sat here and watered forever, I would be out of luck. So that gives me 9. I suppose we should just use all of my little parsnips here. Ow. Now, the last thing that I did before I decided to come and start recording here was I found out that you can actually craft things. Crafting. And this, in particular, is what I need. I need a place to store my items. So that's going to be the first thing we do right now. There's not... Right now, all my storage is this hotbar. Now, you can buy a bigger space for your backpack, which increases the size of your hotbar by 12 items every purchase, but it's like 2,000 gold, And that's kind of pricey, especially early on here. So I think the idea is to get this chest as soon as possible. Now, like I said, we can sell all this stuff, but we're probably gonna, for the most part right now, keep all of the wood and stone that I collect here. So we need some more wood, because a lot of the early stuff that we're gonna need is gonna be for crafting purposes. And what I'm gonna also do is I want to leave these smaller trees around so that they grow into full-size trees. I don't really want to tear down trees unless I absolutely have to, and I do have to for a good portion of this. So here, let's see if we can make this chest right away. Yeah. Oh, a map. Oh, so this is my farm, and this is the town, the main part of the town here. Now, this does tell you like what everything is and when it's open. So Pierre's General Store, open 9 to 6, closed on Wednesdays. But that's not what we wanted to do. So we want to make ourselves the chest. And I'm going to actually put it right next door to this, because I think that's kind of handy. And I'm going to sell... So here's my backpack, and you can see I get a couple extra in the future, but for now I can't place anything there. So we're gonna ship off those weeds that we bought, or that we picked up, and I think we're gonna head off to town. So this is where the bus stop was. Now there is stuff that grows everywhere, and you'll notice I'm almost out of energy here, so I can't really do a whole lot of more work without buying stuff. Oh yeah, right click, talk. I am the farmer. Hi, Caroline. Green hair, I like it. My husband runs the general store here, and have you met my daughter Abigail? She's the pale one with the purple hair. Okay. Bulletin board. So this gives us a calendar, and it looks like we have Lewis's birthday coming up on Sunday, about a week from now, and Vincent's birthday, and then there's an egg festival next Friday, a week from Friday. Now, I want to go get some more seeds to put in. Hi, Leia. Now, I didn't do this the last time, but I think it's probably a good idea to talk to these people twice, because the first time you talk to them, you really get, all you get is this generic, hello, you must be the new guy, and then you start actually a real conversation. I don't know, I don't think it's necessarily it's really necessary to talk to them constantly, but getting a couple down is probably a good idea. So you see this is the backpack upgrade that you can get. It doesn't look like I could talk to that. Alright. So, how many of these can we get? If we need 9, we don't have enough for 500. So we're going to hold off on cauliflower. Supposedly cauliflower is one of the bestest things that you can get for money. I'm going to start with 3 beans. And I want a little bit of everything here. I don't want to just have one thing to get me money. Jazz seeds? What's a jazz seed? Lantern Springs. Oh, it's a flower seed. Rice. Ooh, that would be... That looks not like a seed, though. That looks like something you eat. I really want to get saplings and start orchards. That would be so fun. We're just going to actually buy some more parsnips because they're super cheap and they get more money. Let's explore this building here. Now, most of these rooms you can't get into because you're not good friends with people. But you can go around some places, and there's oftentimes people everywhere for you to meet up with. Like this person here that I met a little bit ago. And one of the big things that you want to do in this game is meet up with everybody and become friends with as many people as you can. It really helps you later in the game, I've been told, I would assume. They give you stuff and whatnot. It's kind of like Animal Crossing that way too. It's just good to be friends with everybody. Name's George. He seems like a crankety old man just like me. I like him already. George, you and I are going to be best friends. I can tell you that much. I like crankety old people. This is kind of trashy here. Needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Hi. Oh, did you want something? What are you doing? What are you doing? Alright. You live in a bad part of town, Penny. There's a car in the yard. That's always a good sign. Ah, the new farmer, Elliot. I'm Elliot. I live in the little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you too. See, now I can pick up this flower. Got a daffodil. And I just want to carry it over my head because that's what normal people do. Doesn't look like there's anybody here. Is this a graveyard? Oh, creepy. And there's a sewer right there. It's old and faded. Our beloved Mona. Sounds like a dog or something. What? What was that? This is a nice house. I really like the music. And so the developer of this game, actually, it took him 4 years to make this game and did it all by himself. He made all the graphics, all the music, and everything all by himself. It's pretty impressive. I'm very impressed by the music in particular. Like, to me, the idea of making a video game, like programming, designing, and like doing the art, and then also doing the music on top of it and having decent music, that's just spectacular if you can do everything like that by yourself. Well, you aren't exactly how I imagined either, Jody. Oh yeah, I wanted to do the second talk. It's a quiet little town, so it's very exciting when someone new moves in. Having a farmer could really change things. Oh, a little kid. Vincent. Oh, a stranger. My name's Vincent. Mama says not to talk to strangers, but you seem okay. Well, you don't even know me, son. I don't want to explore too much. Are you new? I can't even... You know, I must have talked to you. I mean, I want to explore a lot, but... Oh, you look new. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Harvey, the local doctor. Hi, Harvey, the local doctor. I perform checkups and medical procedures for all the residents in Pelican Town. It's rewarding work. Well, I'm glad you find it rewarding. Is there anything else I can pick up randomly anywhere? 32 out of 270 energy. This is a nice little fountain here. Let's see. Take the fiber here so that I can sell it. Why not? It's free fiber. It's weird that they call it fiber. Oh, it's locked. Okay. I don't really know what that means. It's getting late. A shovel! I want this shovel. It looks nice, but it won't let me steal it. What kind of game is this where I can't steal items that are just laying around? Come on, guys. Oh! A dude. Come here, dude. What is this? Greetings, I'm Demetrius, local scientist and father. Thanks for introducing yourself. You are welcome. I am the local farmer who's going to be creepy and hang out at your house without your knowledge. Okay. Ooh, another person. Have you met everyone in town yet? That sounds exhausting. It does, and it is, I assure you. Was that the girl who helped us move in? I can't remember. Ooh, there's a dude sitting out here. Oh, he's a little bit of a Nemo. Oh, just moved in, right? Cool, yeah. Out of all the places you could live, you chose Pelican Town. Yep, you're an emo. Although I don't disagree with the sentiment. I'm personally kind of a city boy. I don't really live in a big city. It's not a small town by any stretch of the means. About of 250,000 people live where I live. But I do like cities. I don't like living out in the middle of nowhere. Just me. I like having things to do. Ooh, a tent. Oh, there's a bum in the tent. A stranger? Hello. I just live out here alone in a tent. See, that I could see doing that for a little bit. Like an hour or two. What's this? Railroad. Do I need to, like... Oh, that didn't work. 9 o'clock. So we're getting late. Might as well start heading back to town, back home. I know this is the route back home. I've been through here in my previous playthrough. And see, it comes back here. Have to do a little bit of work to get home, though. Yeah. Alright, so let's go sell the rest of this fiber. And I will actually... I don't think I'm going to plant the plants. I will sell that daffodil. Now, a lot of this stuff, like sap, I can go in and use for crafting later. But I think for now, I'm just going to sell it and get the money. I do... We're pretty out of energy, though. And it's dark. Here, we'll hoe up this last 3x3. 1, 2, 3. And water. 6. So we got just a little bit left, and then we can go to bed. Whoo, dogs. I think that was a well-planned day. Oh, it doesn't even look like I got this last one. Shoot. There we go. 4. We did pretty good. Yes, we are going to go to sleep. Well, that's it for this episode. Look at all the money that we brought in. 100 gold. For our first day, that's not too bad. I think that's about what we can expect for your first day on the job. For these first, I would guess, week, I'm probably not going to make a lot of money, especially if I'm going to be holding on to all my stone and wood for things to craft with. But, not bad. Not bad. We'll see how it goes. That's going to be it for this episode. I think for this game, we're going to do 1 day per episode, so hopefully that shouldn't be much more than 15-20 minutes each episode, which is about where we like to keep our episodes. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to like. This is the only time that I'll ask you to like in this series, so please, if you like these episodes for this series, please keep liking them in the future as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you again next time. Bye-bye.